What in the hell? Well, folks, you probably already saw Vince McMahon crash his Bentley into a BMW, but let's take a look. Well, folks, you got to give that crazy credit. 80 years old, doing 115 mile an hour in that Bentley.
692G. You can start a hook for at least one Bentley. I'm not sure about the cars behind me. Just stay in the car. Do you need an ambulance?
No, I don't.
All right. Why were you driving over 100 miles an hour?
80 years old, 115 miles an hour, and no-show socks. Hell yeah, brother.
It's my granddaughter's birthday. I got to get this the next day.
Right. Did you see me trying to catch up to you behind you?
I didn't see that. I saw lights, but it didn't look normal.
Well, that actually makes sense because that officer's driving an unmarked police vehicle. It did have a radio, but it looked like a regular vehicle, and it just probably had small lights in the grill.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up to you, and you keep taking off.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to outrun you.
I know, I understand that, but that's why I was very confused. Right? Because it wasn't like you were running, it was just like you almost hit, I think, 115 miles an hour. All right, and then you just hit someone because you weren't paying attention. Were you looking at your phone?
No, trying to drive. No, I'm not looking at my phone.
The person was right in front of you. There's got to be a reason you hit him.
No, I haven't been driving my car, and God knows how long.
Right. It was right in front of you. You went straight at it at 100 miles an hour.
Folks, not for idiots like me streaming the body camera footage, but even for legal reasons, they got to do better with, if it mattered to see him as if, let's say this was a drunk driving case, the jury, the judge, whoever might want to see Vince McMahon on the camera and see how he's interacting. All you see is the ground. The police officer's leaning over and the camera's filming the ground. In today's technology, we got to do better than that.
I'm just making sure you're not having a medical condition or anything. Do you need an ambulance?
No.
All right. Just your registration. Is your license in here?
No, it's in my pocket.
All right.
Stupid fucking fool. I haven't driven this car in quite some time.
It's fast, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, too fucking fast.
So the victim in this case was uninjured. The dog in the car named Shelby was uninjured. Of course, the officer checked on the dog.
Honestly, you're lucky he noticed it last second because he turned. If he hit you straight on, it would have been worse. All right, let's leave everything as let's get him to your car.
Okay.
We'll wait for the information. Once we give you the information, you guys can take off.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
So you can hop out. You're gonna go back to his car. What was that? No one's hurt. No one's hurt.
Can I pull right over here so he doesn't...
Yeah. Need a hand? You good?
Well, I'm not sure who that young man right there is. Probably one of his handlers or something.
Vince.
Yeah, he's the at-fault driver. Number 3.
His name? McMahon? McMahon. Even though it's spelled McMahon.
It's M-A.
So he's the owner of the WWE?
Yeah, I don't know if he's like, I don't know if he sold part of it but
Maybe my neck hurts after all.
Well, you can't do that now. You're on camera.
No, I'm kidding. People do that all the time.
Yeah, they do.
I've had people do that to me when it's like...
He's lucky it was you.
All right. You got a whole entourage here. Be careful of it. Yeah.
Oh my God. Who is this guy? I want to meet him.
No, don't. You can't go over there.
I can't?
No.
He should want to meet the person he hit.
I know. He's not happy about it. All he cared about was if you were hurt.
Well, that's still my impression.
Yeah, no, he meant no ill intention.
He meant no ill intent.
And the other guy told me who he is. So, is he in that car?
Yeah. He meant no ill intent. He's very upset.
Well, tell him I appreciate him asking.
Right.
So, anyway.
If you just wait over here, I'll see if I'll ask him, but I don't know.
He may want to. I would if I hit somebody, but, just tell him, I'm fine.
All right.
Car over there, that guy hit. I guess that came over. One of his, wearing a WWE shirt. swear to God. When he saw the name, man, I was like, that can't be the same one. It can't be.
What are the odds of that? The third car, second victim, had a WWE shirt on. What are the odds of that? Well, she wanted to meet him. He wanted to apologize. So they're on the side of the road shaking hands. No harm, no foul, except the $135,000 car is totaled.
Mr. McMahon, how you doing? Hi. I'm the investigating trooper. Okay. So, how you doing? I know who you are. So,
Can you send out like Reddit's unit?
so Trooper Robbins that was following in the unmarked vehicle said you were doing over 100 miles an hour. All right, before you struck the vehicle. So,
Well, apparently he had to take a call real quick.
all right, so I'm going to be issuing you a misdemeanor summons for reckless driving, okay? So it's just going to take me about 10 minutes to write it up. I'll give you a court date, probably within 3 weeks or a month. Do you reside in Connecticut? I'm not sure. All right. Have a good day, sir. Nice to meet you.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's about the end of that. He was charged with reckless driving, and then they let him off. After a year, if he doesn't screw up anything else, he'll be on probation, and the charges will be dropped. Well, I'm Billy Clyde Tuggle. I'm out like a possum in the headlights.